Give me some peace of mind again. Cause I've been walking up and floating off the edge. Just darling, I think I need the rain, so I can feel something, I only feel the pain. So let me hold you till the end. Cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said. And if I fall down, I get up again. Cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said. All the words that you said.
What's up, boys? Darren Peterson's the GOAT, dude. That's all I have to say. That's how we're starting it off. Super quick live stream, guys. Darren Peterson is the greatest of all time. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. Subscribe to T-Talk. Subscribe to Jazzman. I appreciate you. That's it. That's the stream. Holy shit, dude. He's good. We're gonna watch the highlights, obviously. We're gonna spend all 6 minutes watching every second is our plan. And then, like, that's it. Maybe watch, like, the interviews afterwards. We'll do that. But we're here talking Darren Peterson's Summer League debut, dude. I'd love to sit here and be like, yo, Ace Bailey killed it too, but like, injury management, I get it. It's whatever. So, we're here talking about Darren Peterson instead. Oh no, we're talking about Darren Peterson. So, we're here. It's also, again, 2 a.m. like it always is for me. So, I don't expect anybody to be in here. I hope not. So, everybody that's watching afterwards, I appreciate you. But yeah, we will switch over quickly just to the highlights, dude. I don't need to ramble here. In fact, what I should do, let me pull up the box score. I should do this. Summer League box score, Jazz, just to be specific. Because it was fucking really good, dude, if you guys don't know the box score of it all. Where are we? Alright, let's switch to this, dude. Here we go. Now it's just a white screen, so my face just looks like super bright. I apologize. But we can talk about Cody Williams if we want. We can talk about Ace if we want. But the real question is Darren Peterson. In 27 minutes, he scored 28 points. Was 11 for 22 of the field. That's what? Quick math. 53, 52%? Something like that? 52% from the field? In fact, does it show it somewhere? Fucking, that'd be sick if it told me. Team percentage. What's his general? Does it show me his general? I don't know. You can let me know in the comments. I don't know. Quick math. I'm gonna say like 51 to 54%. 52%. I'm staying with that. 4 of 7 from 3. Fucking killed it, bro. Just attempting 7 threes and making 4 of them in a summer league debut is fucking nuts. Like, I don't know quick math on that. I'm not gonna try that. 7 to 60%, 58. I don't know. Whatever it is. Shout out to Darren Peterson. It says 2 of 3 from the free throw line, but also with the rule, which we'll get to, they only shot 1 free throw. So, like if you were fouled at the 3-point line and missed, you wouldn't get 3 free throws. You get 1 free throw that's worth 3 points, or same with a 2 that's worth 2 points. So, and I think it was up until like the last 2 minutes of regulation and then overtime. So like I don't know if he even got fouled in that amount of time, so I don't know, but you know, 66.66666% from the free throw line, I guess. I don't know. 5 rebounds, that's impressive to me. We need that on our team. I know it's a deficiency for Jaren Jackson Jr., but like that's not the only reason. I hate to keep like piling on like Jaren sucks at rebounding, so we need rebounding. Like that's a big factor, but just like in general, if we can have our guards and our wings rebounding at a decently high level, then who gives an F what Jaren is doing, honestly? So like we can just operate with that. Like I think Ace is gonna be a good rebounder. He's solid. I don't know what he got here. Let's see how many rebounds. Yeah, Ace got 6 rebounds in 20 minutes. So Ace will be fine, rebounding wise. So having another guard, big body in the backcourt kind of area that can rebound will be nice. So 5 rebounds in 27 minutes is not bad for a guard. I know he's 6'6", I get it, but still cool. 2 assists is really upsetting. I just, to be fair, he is playing with Kyler Kelly and Hayden Gray and Justin Harmon and Max Amos. So, like, I understand that, but I saw a tweet today where somebody was like, he'd have so many more assists if his centers didn't have Butterfingers. I'm like, I I think at this level you shouldn't be using that kind of excuse, but still, like, I mean, maybe with our offense and with the Jazz and with Jaren, with everything, like, maybe he'd get more assists, but 2 is really, like, a big letdown. This is the whole letdown of the whole score here, is everything is awesome, but he just got 2 assists, but he got 8 turnovers, so I just... The scoring guard, the, like, high scoring, high usage, model that he's got going for him right now is still holding true. But again, it's a debut. He's figuring it out. But 2 assists, 8 turnovers is really not good. I don't like that at all. Whatever. 0 steals, which was surprising to me. I thought he'd at least get a steal, but whatever. But the 2 blocks made up for it. So, and we'll get to that in the highlights here. I don't know if we'll show both highlights. It'll definitely show the first one. Or I don't know if it's the first one. Whatever. It'll show one of them, at least. And then 3 defensive rebounds, dude. We take that, dude. I have his 5 rebounds. 3 of them were defensive. We take it. What was that? PF? What is that? Am I dumb? What is PF, dude? Somebody let me know. Am I stupid? Does it tell me? Can I click on PF? Have I never looked at box scores before in my life? Power forward? I don't know. Plus minus is -1. So it's like, it's whatever. He's literally like a net negative, net positive 0 at a -1. So, you know, in reality, those 8 turnovers, I guess, didn't become that big of a factor if he's only the -1. But 28 points in 27 minutes, boys. That's what we're talking about. That's unreal. In a debut, at least. So, sick. I mean, who else? Anybody else do anything crazy? 10 points in 20 minutes for Ace is cool, but it's not a point a minute like Darren had, so whatever. 4 of 8, 50% from the field, cool. 0 of 2 from the 3. And we'll see one of the misses here. One of his misses was a wide open miss, which sucks. But Darren capitalized off it, so it worked out. 1 of 1 for free throw, dude. Let's go. Absolute stud, Ace Bailey. Let's see. Yeah, 6 rebounds, 1 turnover, 1 steal, 1 block. So he was all around the stat sheet in general, plus 10. Shout out Ace. I think it was pretty obvious. They're like, yeah, Ace is fine. He's shown enough. We can pull him. He doesn't need to play anymore. So I don't know if he'll play at all the rest of the summer. We'll see. I haven't seen any reports yet. I wouldn't be shocked if I wake up tomorrow and there's some report like Ace Bailey he's got a DNP the rest of the year. Or until October. Like, okay. That's it. Cody Williams was fine. 34 minutes. He was obviously led the whole game in minutes. Yeah, he was the only guy with 30+ minutes in the whole game. 17 points, that's fine. 8 of 13, we take it, Cody. We like it. We like it a lot, actually. Yeah, 8 point scoring wise was just as good as Ace. You know, half a point a minute. So we take that. Take the 3-pointer. Didn't take free throws. 5 rebounds is good. 6 turnovers isn't great, but I know he's trying to like figure his stuff out right now. That's what they've been doing all summer. Is like Cody Williams, ball handling kind of shit. But the 1 steal, 2 blocks, we take it. So having 2 blocks between Cody and Darren, and then having 2 steals between Cody and Ace, like, you know, we take it. Yeah, 4 blocks between 4 blocks between Cody and Darren. Yeah, whatever. We take it, dude. I know it's Summer League, guys. It's Summer League, and we're playing against fucking Zuby Ejiofor. I know I said that weird. Zuby Ejiofor, Asa Newell, Gabe Madsen, Kingston Flemings, and Keyshawn Gilbert. And Henry Vasar, dude. We're not going to knock Henry Vasar. Out of those top 6, dude, which of those guys is actually going to be NBA players? Flemings should. I think Zuby Ejiofor should. Asa Newell should be if it all works out for him. And Vasar should be a backup center at some point. So, realistically, it's like he's playing against a handful of G League guys, a bench guy, and a couple of unknowns. So, but still, 28 points a sec. So, whatever. It's whatever. But that's enough ramble on the stat sheet, dude. We'll talk later. We'll sit here and watch these beautiful, what is it? How many minutes is it? It's not going to tell me.
Here we go.
5 minutes and 16 seconds of greatness, dude. I'll turn the music down. We can just enjoy it. Obviously, I'll jump in and make my opinions. And hopefully not every 10 seconds, but we'll see, dude. Fucking elite.
Here we go. First possession. Jumping in to take it away is Blake Henson, who wears 20.
I do have to make a comment here on the first possession if you guys are not aware. He scores on the first possession, so sick. Is this not Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to you guys? I don't know. Continue.
5 this season.
Love what Blake Henson gave the Jazz. Some physicality, some three-point shooting.
What? Drive, score, first touch. Peterson puts his crowd on its feet.
Like it was nothing.
Kelly, Peterson lobs it to the big man off his fingertips. Quick outlet pass. Fleming's with an easy run. No.
Beautiful block, obviously. But if we're going to be highlighting his good stuff, we got to be downplaying the other shit, dude. Or whatever. Talking bad about the other shit.
Kelly, Peterson.
At least from that block is from a turnover here.
Lobs it.
Now, the argument of like, if his centers didn't have Butterfingers, I get it. If he's playing with Jaren or Lowry or whatever big is rolling here, Nurkic even.
Peterson.
I think they're catching that ball. I think. But also, if we're being honest, this happens just because this guy's here, where why the fuck are we collapsing 3 guys on whoever the fuck our center is? I didn't even watch the game close enough to know his name. When Ace Bailey is open in the corner, right? So, this guy shouldn't be here in the first place. If we're playing an NBA true scheme, I think. I don't know. If I was playing NBA 2K, I'd be real pissed that my NPC was right here, is what I'm saying. So, yeah, I think you gotta take that into account, but it is a turnover, nonetheless. So, it is still him turning the ball over on the stat sheet. But he does get a block in return, so it works out. But just remember, like, this probably wouldn't be a turnover, so fucking he wouldn't be getting the block anyways. Blake, my boy! What's up, Blake? I don't know what time it is in Australia, but I hope you're having a good day. DP, so fucking good. Unreal, Blake. He's unreal, dude. He's unreal, man. Again, I know it's one game, but we have to remember here, guys. This guy's in a Jazz jersey now. Like, this isn't a dream. Like, fucking wake me up, pour water on my face. I don't know, dude. This guy's in a Jazz jersey, so we can officially, like, enjoy that. But again, it is just... It's one game in the John Huntsman Center. So let's... You know, let's be calm here. He knew when he fucked up in certain aspects, and he owned it. Easy money today. Yeah, dude. Again, we're only 20 seconds into the highlight tape, but dude... And he gets highlights, so it's not really going to show his misses or anything, but very much was he like... I should rewatch the game, honestly, before I just talk on my ass, because I watched it 7 hours ago, or whatever the fuck it was, and I'm like speaking on it like I remember everything. You're right, though. I agree with you, Blake, that he, like, in the certain aspects that he did fuck up, it looked like, and at least in the interviews that I listened to already, like, he's so mature in the way he goes about it, you know? And he's, like... Once we get to the end of the highlight, that overtime dagger, bro, fucking, or it might have been a regulation, whatever. He's got the Mamba to him. He's got that Kobe to him. So it's just, but again, it's one game. It's one game, guys. Let's see. No cramps, and if he holds it down for the season, we are chilling. Manifesting is powerful. Manifestation, dude. He's gonna be so good. Whew. So good, man. Yeah, I don't know how, like, to properly manifest, Blake. You'll have to let me know, like, I know I've never really done that, like, sat down and be like, this will happen, I will do this. Like, I've never done that, but looking for Darren Peterson, I'll do anything. He will be MVP. He will MVP. The greatest of all time. Whatever you want me to manifest, dude, I'll manifest it, Blake.
Kelly, Peterson lobs it to the big man off his fingertips. Quick outlet pass. Fleming's with an easy run. No, it was not so easy.
Right? It's about the hustle plays. Nice block there.
Third year from Colorado. Corner 3 is up, out, and a rebound by Henson. A runner to the rack. Peterson under his own speed. And this...
And one, dude. And one. I just believe he good and will be what his ceiling in media full of shit. Blake, that's a tough read, brother. I'll be honest. You're normally good about typing. I don't know what happened there. I just believe he's good and will be what his ceiling is. Media is full of shit. I'm assuming is what you said, Blake. And I fucking agree, brother. Media is full of shit. I'm just so glad, honestly, that I started streaming after lottery night. Because, like, we can go back and, like, hold myself accountable. Who's been saying that Darren Peterson's the shit since the beginning? And honestly, again, if you go back to like 3 years ago and ask me, I would have said the same thing. But I've been preaching that Darren Peterson's going to be unfucking believable since May 10th. Minimum, I have documented proof of that. So, yeah, dude, I don't know why the fuck the media has just been like, he's got cramps. I wouldn't draft him. Dude, fuck you, dude. F you. Like, I don't... AJ's going to be sick. Like, obviously, injuries, everything's going to happen, Blake. You get me. We're on the same page there, Blake, but media is full of shit. And I think after this, dude, I'm interested to see what Stephen A. and the boys or whatever say on Monday morning or whatever fucking ESPN, whenever that starts up after the 4th of July weekend. Very interested.
Again on its feet.
And Darren Peterson showing why he was the best pick for this Jazz organization. You may get by him, but you may be in for a surprise at the rim.
Peterson sees the wide open.
See, that's the mistake from Ace. And it's not even like that. Like, frankly, I know he's wide open in the corner, which sucks. First off, it's a great pass, though. Fucking 1, 2, 3. Kind of a halfway. He's like 3.5 guys collapsing on Darren, which... This isn't like a Darren-specific thing, I don't believe. I think if fucking any starting guard in the NBA was doing something like this... So don't, like, be like, Darren's amazing that he's causing these 4 G-Leaguers. Like, no. But makes the right read, makes the right pass. Hits him in the right spot. I mean... We'll be super nitpicky here. Now he hits him perfectly. Hits him right where he needs to. Doesn't have to move his hands much.
Surprise.
Ace just misses the wide open shot, which is a shame.
At the rim.
Peterson
But it's not like a horrible miss. He hit rim, hit side of rim. I think it's back of rim, but for him it's the side of rim. Not a bad miss. But the fact that Darren's just like, yeah, let me scoop this up. Mid-range floater.
Ace Bailey.
I think that's going to be a signature that we're going to see a lot, is that mid-range floater. Whether it's coming off like just a general pick and roll kind of thing, or a flare screen, maybe like a double flare screen, or it's double. The flare screen is a double flare screen. Doesn't matter. If he's doing something like that, getting around Jaren and Lowry, just pulling up, I think he's gonna get a lot of those. But it also depends on the personnel he's playing with. If so and so's hurt, or if he's not in the starting unit, if Will doesn't want that, you know. We're 1 game into the summer league, so who knows? But I just think that mid range specifically is gonna be a threat for him. So I think a lot of people are pushing like he's going to be a 3-point shooting guy. That's the narrative. I think he's going to develop that over the next year or two, which is he already has it. So I don't know why. I mean, he's going to develop it. But I don't think it's going to be utilized as much. It's 1 game. I don't fucking know. Maybe he's our lead scorer and he just takes threes all the time like Donovan did rookie year. I don't know. But I think he's going to live more in the mid range early on, and then they slowly expand. Just his usage, not as like skill set, because he has everything offensively at this point. Just more his usage, what they're gonna do in the offense with him. Very interesting though. Very interesting.
Ball finds its way back and Peterson knocks it home. Yeah, Woj told us as well. He's got to hang his hat on D and make sure he can be confident and comfortable with that 3-point shot from the corner.
See, this is where it's like, I know the mentality of Kobe. I'm gonna keep pausing. I'm sorry for people that are watching. I'm gonna keep doing it at this point. That's not like, that doesn't remind me of Kobe, this kind of play here, and he does this kind of play a lot.
Told us as well, he's got to hang his hat on D and make sure he can be confident and
like, that's not a physical Kobe thing. And I hate to sit here and compare things, because I'm not comparing, dude. Darren Peterson is Darren Peterson. We shouldn't compare, but
hat on D.
I hate to say like it looks like Shea, but like physically he does have a Shea body,
and make sure he can be confident and
like that. I don't know who that reminds me of. That kind of like body movement.
Confident and comfortable.
Jumping. I don't know. Let me know in the comments who he reminds you of, dude.
That 3-point shot from the corner. That is a bucket.
Wow. It's just outright balling and timing. Knowing when you have to get that shot up. Even if the whistle doesn't blow.
Newell's had some moments. Out of Georgia, 44 games as a rookie last year with the Hawks. Deep 3.
Step back 3, fucking nasty, dude.
The back pedal after the triple by Peterson.
That was like a James Harden type step back.
It's a 2-point game. 7:43 left, third quarter, 54.
That's a play that my grandpa would call cheating, all right? Y'all hear me on that shit? You watch that play, you tell me your grandpa wouldn't be like, that's a travel. That's cheating. In my day, that's a travel. That's what they would say, dude. Fucking elite. You know you got a good player when the old people think he's cheating.
7:43 left, third quarter. 54-52 Utah. The system or the constant rebuild now, people kind of see where they're going. And with Peterson now, as he knocks it down on cue, I think Jazz Nation understands.
And holding him.
Now let's
Speaking of ASAR.
And T, you just said what Wojciechowski told us. Improve his D and be aggressive. That's what they're looking for. As Peterson.
You're going to see a lot of that play over the next, like, decade, 10 years, hopefully, if everything goes according to plan.
Wojciechowski told us.
Steal by Ace. One-handed OBJ catch steal.
Improve his.
One-hand pass. In fact, he threw that before he even hit the ground, dude.
He told us.
Throws out of his hand before he even hit the ground, one-handed, throws it to Darren. Perfect bounce pass. Not a perfect bounce pass, but a bounce pass. It's the right pass. Boom,
That's what
boom.
they're looking for.
2 dribbles, up, slam, boom.
As Peterson breaks loose, flies in for a two-hand.
So good. Hopefully we see that forever in the next 10 years. But you never know.
Put down.
Darren Peterson rewarded.
Loose ball, tapped down. Henson has a clear lane. We'll take it up and
Good sign for the playmaking of it all? I don't know.
home. Peterson breaks free. Chased by Johnson. The lob and the bucket.
One of the reasons why having Walker would have been nice, but it's okay.
Peterson gave it to the open man. Pulled the string. 8 points on 3 of 6 from the floor. Peterson in the paint. Drives. Cut the rim. How about that bounce for 2? He's got 20.
Topping with the circus shot. Couldn't get it to go.
He showed you the ball, T.
I went for it.
Took it in. How about the left hand? The drive. He found the lane. And Peterson with 22. Peterson, 3. Bang. Wow. Clutch. Down the stretch. Tight game. And the Rook drills a triple. Here he is, Darren Peterson, the number 2 pick from downtown.
The Hawks.
Blake says, too easy, no hezzy, dude. So good, dude. That might be his new nickname, dude. Hashtag too easy, no hezzy, dude. Is that your new handle, dude? New Instagram handle. Too easy, no hezzy.
Had several looks at it, could not get it to go right up on top of the rim as well. Jazz doing a nice job on D.
Kelly tries to set a screen. Peterson 3. Wow!
See, I'm lying, dude. He might be doing that game 1. He might just be like, all right, Darren, fucking feed families, dude. Just like shoot everything. I don't know. Like that's just an unreal. Like he did this in college, and it was like the question wasn't like would he be able to make it translate. It's like how soon would he be able to do this in the NBA? I mean, on the summer league level, fucking game 1. So I don't know what he'll do in October.
For the rim as well. Jazz doing a nice job on D.
Kelly tries to set a screen. Peterson 3. Wow! Wow! The Rook knocks down a big.
That guy's on your team, everybody. Remember that. He's on your team, dude.
3 in OT.
I think he's been there before, Bowler.
Does not shy away.
Right here, he loves just those open opportunities. He finds the.
Let's see, Blake says, and you right, another clutch bucket in OT, then an assist, I believe, last play. Is that what it is? I think it was a clutch 3, right? Clutch 3 in OT, and then we'll get to it. Then an assist on the last play. Yeah, something nuts.
Base.
Well, Darren, your summer.
Oh, did they not show it, dude? Was that? Oh, that was the clutch bucket. Okay. But they're not showing the last play. I'll have to find the last play, but I think you're right. It was an assist.
He's been there before, Bo. The Hawks had several
Tied
looks
95-95 in OT,
right
dude.
up on top.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even mention that. Look at the score. It's tied 95-95. A minute and a half left in OT, and he does this shit.
For the rim as well. Jazz doing a nice job on D.
Kelly tries to set a screen. Peterson 3. Wow! Wow! The Rook knocks down a big 3 in OT.
I think he's been there before, Bowler.
Does not shy away.
Absolutely amazing, dude.
Right here, he loves just those open opportunities. He finds the space.
Well, Darren, your summer league debut heads into overtime. You have 28 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. You also have some clutch baskets. Show us your playmaking a little bit. How would you rate your summer league debut?
I wouldn't rate myself. We got the win. I just wanted to help my team get a win. It was fun to be out here again.
Yeah, it looked like you guys were having fun. How did it feel to just be in that competitive spirit in a close game like this?
Yeah, it felt great. A lot of us, I haven't played since my last game in March, so to play another basketball game, this is what I love to do, so I was happy to be out there with the guys.
You also added 2 blocks as well. How excited are you to showcase your skills on that side of the floor?
Super excited. I wasn't good enough today. I missed a lot of box outs, got blue passes a lot. I got film tomorrow with Coach Hardy, so I know we're going to talk about it, but I got to be better on that side.
And Darren, you're learning more and more about this fan base every single day. Can you describe the feelings when your name was announced in this arena and how everyone reacted?
Yeah, it was crazy. On the run out for warm-ups, they was yelling and stuff, so I'm super happy to be here. I'm glad they're loving me, and let's keep it going.
Darren, congrats.
Thank you.
Fuller, back to you.
All right, thank you, LG.
Such a good kid, dude. I shouldn't say kid, he's 19. He's a young man. I'm 27, so I shouldn't be calling... Who am I, fucking a 50-year-old man? No, fucking he's a young man. He's a dude. This dude has, like, he says the right thing every time. I don't know if he means it. I keep saying it. I always, looking back, was always like, Gordon Hayward's the fucking man. It says the right thing. And everything he says he means. And then fucking look what happened. So, I don't know. But as of right now, 3 weeks or 2 weeks into... What was it, week and a half? A week and a half having him on our team. He says the right shit, dude. Let's see. What does Blake say? Damn. He gonna make Ace Bailey love this Utah as much as Key. Imagine if we can retain these 3 players for a long haul. Yeah, dude. I don't know if they're the perfect 3 going forward for... I think Darren and Ace are. I love Keontae. Big fan of Keontae. But I don't know if he's the 3rd fiddle. If he proves it again next year, then fucking yeah, he is. It's just like, bro. I don't know, because like, who's Keontae's comparison? You know what I mean? Like, if Darren is Shea and Ace is like a Paul George, Kevin Durant, Tracy McGrady, whatever you want to consider kind of wing scorer, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, what is Keontae to us? What's his type of mold? Blake, you can let me know. I'm sure Blake always has good opinions, dude. Blake will have that thought, dude. What is Keontae in our system? Because he's not Klay Thompson, I'll tell you that. He's not Dwayne Wade, I'll tell you that. So, like, what... You know, if he's the 3rd fiddle, which I think ideally, I love you, Keontae, but if everybody hits their ceiling and peak, Keontae should be the 3rd or 4th fiddle on our championship team. What is he? What is he does? He's better than a Rajon Rondo, I think. So, I don't know. Blake says, I'm so high on Keontae, man. I think he will pick up where he left off. I hope so, dude. If he does, we've got 3 20-plus point scorers right there. So, like, we can get rid of Lowry at any point. Which, again, I always do this. I love you, Lowry. But if we can offload his salary at some point for, like, expiring contracts and picks, and then just build around these boys with the 10-plus picks we have. I don't know. But, whatever. Let's see. I was high rookie year, then started to doubt them like most. But watching Key last year, I'm just like, fucking hell. He is just so good. Yeah, dude, he's unreal. What was it, 23.5 last year? 23.6 a game? Let me know. Something like that. Let's see. Blake says, PG, man. He has matured and will do so more and a great leader. And they will get theirs and win a chip. Manifestation, haha. Let's go. So you think he's just going to be our point guard? Like, I'm not doubting the position. I think he will be our point guard. Him or Darren. They're both combo guards. Like, I don't give a fuck who plays point guard, who plays shooting guard, frankly. Whoever is the best playmaker, I want to be the point guard. And whoever the best shooter is, I want to be the shooting guard. And I'm hoping that that is one of the each. But I don't fucking know. But what I'm saying is that I'm not questioning position for Keontae. It's more so like, what is his... Like, what is he to our team? And it sounds such like a philosophical, dumb phrase. What is Keontae to our team going forward? He's a fucking 24-point a game scorer. Like, I know that's a dumb thing to say. It's a dumb question, but I'm like, what is he? Is he the second Splash Brother? Is he like, you know what I mean? Fair, he says. Yeah. That's just my only question, because, as I said, if everything goes properly, he should be, at best, our 3rd fiddle. Unless you somehow think his ceiling is, like, super duper duper high, just because of last season. I've always been a believer. You can go to my Instagram. I've always been a believer of Keontae. But I don't think I've ever been like, he's an MVP candidate, you know? And I don't think anybody ever thought Klay Thompson could be a MVP candidate. So I think it's kind of in that same mold. Like, I don't know. Like, is he Russell Westbrook? Like, is that... You know, because, like, who's in the 2012 OKC team? Who's the best player? Kevin Durant, probably. Second best player was probably Russ. And then James, because James was coming off the bench, I think, at that point, right? Doesn't matter. I just don't know who Keontae is to our team. That's the whole ramble. Let me know in the comments, dude. I don't know what role he is. I'm sure Spencer's watching this back, dude. Spencer, you let me know. You're great with your opinions. What is he to our team? Because he's not Rajon Rondo. He's better than that, bro.
Darren, how...
Here's his other interview. He's better than that. I guess I just look at his measurements and shit, but, like, whatever. We can watch, this is Darren's, obviously, his sit-down post-game interview, which is way longer than that general interview on the floor. But it's 7 minutes. I don't know if we'll watch all of it, but fucking who knows, dude. Who fucking knows, bruh. Also, his hat, I don't know if it's like a Jazz hat or like a Summer League hat or fucking what it is, but it's a sick purple hat. He just looks good in purple, dude. It just makes so much sense.
Darren, how would you assess, you know, your performance tonight, and, you know, what were you seeing, particularly, you know, down the stretch in those possessions?
I think I was pretty good. I feel I could help my team win. Happy we came out on top. Last couple possessions, I know I missed the box out, turned the ball over. I'm gonna have to watch it back, but got to be better at the end of the game. We had a lot of turnovers at the end of the game. We got to be able to seal the game.
Darren, at the start of the game, like first possession, you guys get the tip and then you get the ball. Are you thinking to yourself, like, I just see something and you drive for it, or were you instructed to kind of go to the basket?
Just a read. Yeah, I seen a bigger guy come out on me, so I tried to just attack him.
When you walked out onto the court for warm-ups, you had a standing ovation from fans, and there were fans chanting MVP and all these kind of things. What was it like just getting to play in front of them for the first time?
It was great. Kind of takes me back to like the Kansas, like just reminds me of Kansas a little bit, with a great fan base. And like I said in the media before, like when I put on the uniform, it's not just for myself, it's for the fans as well. So happy to see me out there.
He might legitimately, just by opening day, he might already be now, but let's just go by opening day. He might end up being like the most loved, or like enjoyed, not loved, but like enjoyed Jazz rookie, if not Jazz like man, in the last like 20 years at least. I know people like were really fond of like certain players, like, in fact, no, we booed John Stockton when we drafted John Stockton, if I remember correctly. I'm a bad Jazz fan. I think we booed him, right? Or we booed the pick. It wasn't like him. It was just like, who the fuck are we drafting? Was the real question. So, I think when it comes to like young players coming into the state, I know obviously the talent and stuff speaks for itself, but like character and everything, I think it's like, fucking people are gonna love this dude. I don't know how many people buy jerseys of his at the arena. You could buy white jerseys, so fucking people that were there. I should hit up Caden. My boy Caden was at the game, and I think he's gonna be there Monday. So, and somehow should hit up Caden to get me a jersey, but I won't do that. But if you're at the game, you could buy like literally every version of Darren Peterson jersey, because right now you can just buy the purple one online, which is cool. But like, I've got a purple marketing jersey. It's like I don't need another purple one. So I really want the white one, and then you can walk in the building. Apparently, it was like, fucking, do you want the white one? Do you want the purple one? Do you want the gray one with the blue stripe? Do you want, like, they had everything. So whoever went to the game today, I am hoping you got a jersey, because I don't think you'll be able to get one for who knows how long. At least another couple weeks, probably. It may be longer. I don't know. It's like, it might just be like a Summer League exclusive for the next month. I don't know. So probably get one of those while you can, and then get a picture of you getting a sign from him and then stamping it, dating it, so you like, fucking, I was there, I got the sign, I'm an OG fan, like, whatever. That's what I would do, dude. But long story short, I think going into it, he says the right things. He's already seemingly embracing everything pretty good. I don't want to say like the city, the fan base, whatever, but like the whole narrative that people hate Salt Lake, like he's not pushing that narrative at all. So fucking beautiful, dude. Ricky, what's up, Ricky? Never seen you before. Appreciate you jumping in. We really got DP. We really did, dude. We really got him. Bro, I'm obsessed, says C. Fred. Preach, bro. Absolutely obsessed. Yeah, I think just everything about him is like... Look, I'm a straight man. I like women, okay? But, like, he's a pretty dude. He says the right things, like... I just think he's gonna... If I was ESPN, if I was KSL Sports, if I was fucking Fox 13 News, like, I'd be talking about this kid as often as I could. I imagine Media Day, obviously he's the biggest rookie we've ever had, so they're gonna flood his shit anyways, but, like, Media Day for Darren Peterson over the next decade plus is gonna be really fun, I think. He's gonna be, like, the quiet, like, I don't want to fucking put up with the shit kind of guy with the most people around him. It's gonna be great. Kind of like Kobe in a sense. Let's see, Fred. Like, just watching how the whole NBA community is glazing him makes me so happy. We got that, dude. For real, dude. Scrolling through Twitter, which I should do tonight, but we're already at 35 minutes. By the time we're done with everything, it'll be an hour, so we probably won't. We'll save that for tomorrow, because there's not a game tomorrow, so we can scroll through the Darren Peterson fucking comments tomorrow. But literally everybody's like, holy shit, this guy's unreal. It's like... It's so fun. It's so good for us. As I said, dude, you go back to my streams, like, look at my reaction to us drafting him. Like, that was the most genuinely happy I've ever been in my life. Like, it's not like, I'm not like, I'm gonna play this up and look like a fucking idiot. I would have done that if it was like this and there was nothing on the camera, bro. I was so pumped. So, yeah, fucking pumped, dude. The fact that the NBA community is like, this guy's amazing, it just validates everything I've done for the last however many months, if not years, of my life. So good. And again, this whole thing is like, I found it so funny when everybody was like, he doesn't want to be in Utah, he has these cramps, he's not going to be a good NBA player, blah, 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 what a bust, what a horrible situation. It's like, you watch any interview from him ever, from when he was like even 13 years old, you're like, this kid's going to be a stud. Says the right thing, says everything, works hard, like, there's no question. It's like, I don't know, man, I don't know. Fred says, I was low-key scared that I had got too hyped on him and then the Wizards took him. Like, I would have loved AJ, but he's just that guy. Yeah, that's the other thing. Again, I hate to keep, like, referencing my other shit, but I just have proof of it. I love AJ, and again, you can go to the day of draft or a couple days before draft, whether that was my stream or my Twitter. I did have AJ over Darren, and I still think if I was a general manager, I would draft AJ over Darren. But that was solely off of, like, the put butts in seats, sell jerseys. Like, the marketability of AJ just made a little bit more sense. Like, I used the comparison, what I always did, and I used it a few times, was that they're both fucking tier 5-star terrifying roller coasters, right? Darren's just like an all black and white fucking monochrome, if that's the right word, I don't know, fucking normal looking roller coaster ride, and AJ DeBonce has got tons of colors and shit and fucking fireworks shooting everywhere. It's like, they're the same ride, both terrifying. If you close your eyes, you're gonna be just as scared. It's just like AJ had the fucking put on a brochure kind of shit. So that's always the last month or so why I had AJ over Darren. It was never a skill thing. If anything, I think I was pretty adamant that Darren's got the better all-around NBA skill, all-around talent. So the fact that he's in Utah is so amazing. Mainly because we don't have the whole problem of, like, putting butts in seats that Washington or Memphis or some of these other cities have. So we don't need that guy, frankly, and we're fine with being the under-the-rug swept, like, not talked about, you know, nationally. We're fine with that. So I think it's a perfect match, dude. Putting him here lets him grow and blossom in such a way that, like, if Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is willing to sign these super duper maxes and be, like, happy in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Darren will be fine here. I don't think we're going to worry about that. Like, as long as we have enough cap space, I don't think it's going to be an issue keeping him here forever. As long as he's up to par and we have the money, I don't think it's going to be an issue. I hope not. Unless his agency's like, we need to get this guy to LA, then we do a 24-hour fucking 24/7 live stream for a month and I just cry. I don't know. Fuck. Jersey would have gone crazy for real. Yeah, AJ, the AJ jersey for Utah would have gone nuts. But for some reason, which is so dumb, I hate to make like such a weird topic here. The number 4 is my favorite number, which is what AJ's wearing in Washington. It's all because I have a fucking scar on my wrist. I don't even know if you can see that shit. You won't even be able to. It's blurry. I have a scar on my wrist, and it's literally the number 4. I don't know where the fuck it came from. It's been there since I was a kid. So the number 4 has always been my favorite number. So if AJ came to us, and in fact, he couldn't wear 4 because I think Adrian Danley was 4. Doesn't matter. In a hypothetical world, if there was a number 4 AJ jersey, I would love the fuck out of it. But there's something about that 22 with the Peterson, or like, it just looks right. Look, I'm agnostic. I'm not a huge religious person, but it feels like God made this in a lab, dude. He's like, Peterson, purple, this kid, like everything about it just feels so like drawn up. I don't know how to explain it. Deja vu, maybe. Who knows? Maybe in 6 months from now he tears both Achilles or something, and then like, I don't know, joins a gang, and like, I don't know, dude. Things can happen. Fucking look at Antonio Brown, dude. He was great when he was a rookie, and then look at him now. So like, anything can happen. I don't know what people do. If you would have told me when I was like 6 that Gilbert Arenas was gonna bring a gun to a game, I would have been like, no. But anything can happen, man. But as of right now, it feels like a deja vu moment, dude. Him in Utah makes so much sense. Fred says, for sure, as long as we are on the up and up, he will be fine here. Yeah, I think in the new modern NBA, and I've been preaching this really since Donovan years. When they all started doing like gaming live streams and stuff, like 2017, 18, 19, 20, kind of in that range. And like the rumors of like dudes bringing like Xbox, like specific like custom Xboxes, they're like in suitcases with screens and shit. I don't think you've ever seen that or heard of that. Once people started doing that, I was like, oh, we're fucking fine, bro. Like the Gordon Hayward, like when he joined like a gaming team, I don't know if you guys remember that, it was like 2014 or some shit, I don't remember, joined a gaming team. In those situations, I was like, wait a minute. I don't think these dudes are like going out to the clubs in LA or New York or Atlanta or Miami. Like, I'm like, I don't know if that's really like the whole thing that like the 90s and 2000s kind of was about. I could be wrong. I'm sure maybe there's a bunch of dudes that like going out and partying. That's not really something I like to do, but I'm also a white boy from fucking Utah. So I don't know. But I'm just thinking like logically here with the internet and everything, like, the whole thing like used to be like you wanted to live in LA if you're from LA. You wanted to live in New York if you're from New York. Just because like you'd be by family and everything, which I still understand. But like nowadays, like all their families just move with them. You know, like Taylor Hendricks, for example, like moved his whole family out here. So now you can do that. And then you have like the internet, so you can like play games like that with your friends and stuff is what they're doing. It's like, I don't know if it's the whole like, I don't want to play in Utah because there's no nightlife, if you remember that shit. Like, I don't think that's a debate anymore, or it's at least it's a facade. It always was a facade, and it's kind of fading away, I think. So hopefully that has been dispelled in national media and the way these like new kids are. Yeah, he said, see, nah, shit's rigged for sure, but I'll take it. Yeah, Gen Z kids are different. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's just like, it's not. Again, I'm 27. So like Lowry's a year older than me, Jaren's a year younger than me. So like I'm right in that range, dude. In fact, let's just pay me $50 million a year, dude, because we're all equal. The three of us, we're the same guys. All three of us are 7-footers, 26 to 28, dude. We're all, you know. But yeah, I'm the same age as Jaren and Lowry. And Lowry's got a wife and kids. And Jaren fucking does like runway modeling shit and like cool fucking shit like Jordan Clarkson did. And I think both of them equally like Utah. You know what I mean? So it's not very common that like the two varying things of the spectrum, like in Jordan Clarkson, just as another proof of that those kind of guys are like flashing lights, are awesome. They're happy being here. And again, I made a post the other day on my Instagram. I'm sure I'll get flagged for it years from now, with Walker Kessler. I was like, my thought, it was at like 4 a.m. I'm like 24 hours ish since the trade. How I feel is that the brightest lights attract the dumbest deer, implying that LA is the bright lights and Walker Kessler is the dumb fucking deer. So what I'm saying here doesn't really apply to what I said the other day, but nowadays the bright lights don't really attract the deer, unless they're like from that city. Like, I know there's a lot of LA kids that are like, I want to play in the purple and gold. I get it, but like in general, there isn't like that whole like bright lights, unless it's for money. The money stuff I get. if a team's gonna offer you like $6 million more a year, fucking take the deal. I don't care if you're in Milwaukee, bro. Take it. Lol, says Fred. Yeah, dude. Lol. Yeah, it's just I just think that's how it's moving. I hate to, again, I'm not saying Walker's dumb. I just think he was attracted for... Nefarious isn't the word, because like nefarious is like drugs and fucking like, but like for not the right reasons. You know what I mean? This is gonna sound so horrible. I don't want this to even be a rumor or anything. This is just me like having fun here. Maybe Miss America just wanted to be in LA. Maybe that might be one of the MOs here. You know, like there's a possibility of that as well. So it might not be that he's like, I want to make a ton of money and I hate Utah. It might just be like, yo, my girl could be a superstar if we go to LA or like New York or whatever. So literally was typing it. I don't know what you're typing. Typing what? What I said? That he wanted to go to LA because his girlfriend? I just like, she for sure is trying to get closer to the scene. Yeah, like and I don't want that to be the rumor. I don't want to spread that. Like we're on the topic. I don't want to just be like, he's going there for the money, because I don't think that's the reason. Because again, if you look at like tax and everything, but I know like endorsement deals and stuff, being in LA, being on billboards, doing fucking car sales shit, like I don't know. I imagine like Mark Miller Subaru or whatever fucking, that's no offense, whatever car dealerships in Utah are probably not able to throw out the advertisement money or brand deals that whatever blah 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 Chevrolet of LA can do, you know? So I think there's that kind of stuff as well, where it's like, yeah, he's not making as much due to state taxes, but also how much more is he going to generate in revenue based off his like brand and everything. So obviously not a lot, because I unfollowed him on Instagram today, so he lost a follower because of this. So hopefully his brand is fucking tanking. I don't know. Bro straight went on Insta saying he wanted to be here. She controls the relationship for sure. Yeah, dude. We should have known it was suspicious when he's like, I fucking want to be here, guys. Tons of pictures, long paragraph. But I'm gonna disable the comments so you can't say anything. Fucking free speech. You don't want to allow us like have an opinion or question anything? That's a little weird. A little weird. Very Gordon Hayward-esque, wasn't it? Felt kind of weird. But again, he hasn't like came out and done an interview. We don't have any snippets. Until he says something like, you know, I just wish I was playing around people that looked like me. You know, I don't know who said that. I don't know if it was word for word what he said. But unless he says something like that, I can't imagine like I'm really going to be like, F you, bro. That's not nice of you to say. But I hold room for judgment. I always will. Jackson Hayes. You know what I mean? He is from the South, right? Yeah, he's from fucking Atlanta, I think. I don't know. Let's look it up. I think it's Atlanta. Somewhere in Georgia. From Noonan, Georgia. Yeah. So, I don't know, bro. I guess it's like LA's bright lights and all that's kind of cool compared to a Georgia boy, but like, I don't know, dude. I guess that kind of dispels my whole idea is like, why would a boy from Georgia not be happy in Salt Lake, Utah? I don't know. I'm just hoping that people from Canton, Ohio really like Utah. And Chattanooga, Tennessee. And fucking, I don't know if he's from this city, but I know he's from Louisville, Texas. If you're from one of those three cities or lived it, I hope you love Utah. But fucking, I don't give a shit if you're from Noonan, or Georgia. If you don't like Utah, fucking, I don't care. July 4th, 2026. I don't fucking care. July 5th, my bad. Let's see. Utah was getting too diverse for him. Yeah, dude. You're right, man. Damn straight. Ugh. In fact, I should, like, Noonan, Georgia on a map. How far away is it from fucking, like, Atlanta or some shit? Because I know Atlanta's really diverse, but, like, I know the outskirts is pretty Hickville, so I was speaking on my ass. I've never been to Georgia, but like, this is just general, the 27 years of life, what I've learned. But also, I'm sure there's a 27-year-old Atlanta that thinks everybody in Utah soaks, so take everything with a grain of salt. I don't know. But like, how far from Atlanta is this shit? Okay. So Atlanta's up there. Fucking, how many miles? Can I do like a Noonan, Georgia. How do I fucking figure out? I don't know Google Maps. I never use this. Is there a way for me to figure out how many miles it is? Fucking, can I tap here? Okay, I can do that. Tap there. And can I tap here? Directions to here. No, it's gonna do it for my house. I don't want that shit. Measure distance. Can I do that? That's it, dude. Fucking figuring out Google Maps. Bro. Oh, that's not it. Figuring out Google Maps. Fuck. This is so glitchy. We'll just do like dead center Atlanta, like right on the fucking A in the middle of Atlanta. How far is that? How many miles? Fucking 50 miles? That's it? Okay, fucking, alright. Okay, it's fucking nothing. Okay, so he's like basically from Atlanta. He's diverse, dude. We spent the last 3 minutes fucking saying that he's from Hickville, Georgia, just to find out that he's from diverse, maybe the most diverse area in the country. Alright. Go us, dude. We're horrible people. I'm horrible people. I apologize. We watched the rest of this interview that I've just been rambling about, dude. Directions. Yeah, I'm sorry, Fred. I don't know how to figure it out, but I figured it out, so like in the future I now know what to do. Learning lesson tonight, guys. We learned. Bro probably loves Magic City. Damn straight, Fred. That's probably the problem, dude. He was just like fucking strip clubs and everything. I need to get to LA. There's no strip clubs unless I go to Wendover, dude. Wendover's got some, like, but that's an 1.5-hour drive from Salt Lake, so I can't do that. That's probably what it is. Not that I know that. Not that I know that. See you later, guys. I don't know that. Very funny. But yeah, we can watch the rest of this stinking interview. Fred's keeping me up, dude. I appreciate you, Fred. I bet those Wendover strip clubs are gnarly. Bruh. No idea. I have no idea. We're not gonna put this rumor out here, okay? I don't know. I'm married, I promise. Jesus Christ, dude. Fred, you're gonna get me in trouble for when I am married in like 15 years. Yeah, we can watch the rest of this interview. Buh.
Jersey and play again is great. And then on top of that, I got Jazz across my chest now. So it's a huge honor and privilege.
Darren, you hit a 3 towards the end of the game that was just a little bit left of the top of the key, and you had a very similar shot against Texas Tech in a tie game. Is that a spot you like to get to in a moment, or is it just kind of what the game dictates? Take me through that kind of late game moment.
You're kind of just a game dictator. They switched. I had the same layup I had on the beginning of the game. I had him again, and I just thought score when I got him. So got one up. Happy winning.
Smile is infectious, dude. I don't know if I've said this enough times, dude. Fucking the most infectious smile.
Next to some NBA guys on your roster, better spacing, bigger size, though. What did you notice in your first game?
First thing I noticed, it was like I'm tired. Like I was like the altitude was getting to me a little bit. I was tired, but yeah, like you said, more space. Also, how important scouting report is. It was important in college, but also like I got to be able to go out there and perform what we scouted and went over. So I got to be better at that. Those probably the main things.
Darren, you kind of already hit on it, but you said the opposing team had a player that hit a game winner against you in Kansas in the NCAA tournament. How do you use things like that? How do you note take things like that to kind of motivate you heading into these games? I mean, what is the process like for that?
I'm already kind of motivated going into the game. Just it's a basketball game. I'm a competitor. Every time I step out there, I want to help my team win. But I use that as a little bit extra just because he ended my freshman year. So I kind of use anything I can.
He uses anything he can, dude. What's the fucking Michael Jordan gif or fucking meme? And I took that personally. Fucking that's him. That's Darren Peterson. He takes shit personally. I hope not too personal, but like, you know, it's a fun characteristic for your guy to have. I don't know.
Darren, what have your first days been like, you know, just kind of on and off the floor? And, you know, what are some of the things that have stood out to you? And, you know, have there been any, you know, signature moments that you've encountered that you'll remember going forward?
Yeah. First couple of days been great. Practice, going hard, competing every day. Leaning on guys like Keontae. He's been at every practice and been pushing me to do certain things and hold me accountable. Like I can't wait to play with him, play together. Then off the court, really just been with my dog. I don't really want something off the court. I don't got much time to myself.
Shout out Denim the dog. Denim the dog, dude. I don't know the fuck. Denim Peterson. Shout out.
No more. He got to be taken out and walked and stuff. I want him to have like a great life. So I've been trying to like walk him and spend as much time as I can with him when I'm off court.
What's his name?
Denim.
Like the Jinx?
Yeah, like the genius. Yeah. It's crazy. Like the people were telling me like at halftime, my alarm was going off on my phone. It said feed Denim. Like so yeah, I'm trying to get Dad of the Year. So yeah, I had that on there, but yeah.
Remember, this guy's an antisocial loner, so just remember that, dude. Love that. Fucking love this kid already. Damn straight, dude. Man, I'm so glad that this antisocial introvert dude. Oh, what a great thing that this guy that doesn't know how to communicate or say the right words or be a bad teammate. I'm so glad that this guy fell to us. Oh, what a shame, dude. Whatever will we do, guys? Oh no. It's okay. We'll survive, I hope. I hope we'll be alright. Maybe he can end up being like decent. I don't know. I'm hopeful, man. I don't know. I know I'm getting older when the emotional intelligence of our players starts mattering. So true. So true. Like that's how I feel about a lot of stuff as I get older. Like fucking if I'm voting for like city mayor, I'm like fucking what is this guy like, dude? Is he a good dude? Like it's important to me. I don't give a shit about his policy. Is he a good dude? That's kind of how I feel with NBA players now. I'm like fucking is he gonna bring a gun to a strip club or not? You know, it's kind of a factor to me. I'm not worried about that with this guy as of right now. I don't know. Maybe the fucking racist dudes in Mississippi would be like, that guy fucking... But as of right now, seems like a great fucking dude. No offense to my friends, but like, I think half my friends are worse people than this guy, I think, so far. So, no offense, friends. I think that's a good thing, because I think he's really, 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 really cool. So, I don't know. Yeah, I think he's a good dude. And I think, Fred, I think you agree, dude.
Off court, just him really chilling and treatment and him.
Has anything surprised you with this, the week of practice, this game? Have you had like a welcome to NBA moment or anything that's kind of wasn't something you expected?
Welcome to NBA. I'd probably say like these guys are a lot stronger, maybe. That was the biggest thing I noticed today.
Yeah, these guys are a lot stronger, but I still scored 28 points in 27 minutes, so. You know. But they're stronger. They are stronger, you know. Like, technically you're right that the ocean is more wet than a cup of water, I think. The math would track there, right? So, like, they are stronger, but, like, fucking doesn't matter? I don't know.
Also got to get used to, like, the refs, the whistle. It's a different whistle. That was the first thing that come to mind on that one.
Darren, you talked a lot during the pre-draft process about wanting to get back to showing your playmaking at the next level. Just how did it feel to have the ball in your hands so much this game?
It felt good. I feel like I know I had a lot of turnovers.
He's accepting, dude. He's aware he has a lot of turnovers, dude. Let's see what he says.
Yeah. I got to be better with it. But it felt good. Got to take care of the ball, though. Can't have talk about that with Coach Hardy the other day. Live ball turnovers are bad, so we gotta be better.
Live ball turnovers are bad. Fucking, I don't know who taught him that, but good job, dude. Fucking live ball turnovers are bad. Fucking great coaching, dude. Will Hardy. I knew he was a good coach, dude. I knew it. I always knew he was good.
A scout I was talking to says it looks easy for you in terms of like getting to your spots, creating your shot. Does that still feel pretty natural and pretty easy for you at this level?
Oh, sorry. I should not press 0. Damn it, dude. I'll get back. That was Tim McMahon, if you've never heard that voice. And Tim McMahon knows what the fuck he's talking about. So the question that he asks kind of pisses me off. I'm like, fuck, you couldn't ask a better question for fucking whatever your podcast is this week with Brian Windhorst, what it's called. Fucking
on and off the floor.
Yeah. I can't wait to play with them, play together. They were telling me like at halftime, that was the biggest thing I noticed. But it felt good.
Right, here we are. Fucking listen to Bam McMahon, dude. It's just like, come on, dude. You couldn't ask like a more fun, like, he knows the answer to this question, basically.
Gotta take care of the ball though. Can't have talk about that with Coach Hardy the other day. Live ball turnovers are bad, so you gotta be better.
A scout I was talking to says it looks easy for you in terms of like getting to your spots, creating your shot. Does that still feel pretty natural and pretty easy for you at this level?
I don't know, Tim. Did you watch the game? Jesus, bro. Like, I don't understand those kind of questions. Like, I know he's got an article to write. I get it, Tim. Nothing on you, Tim. It's more of an ESPN thing rather than a Tim McMahon thing. But like, the fuck are these questions, guys? Basketball has always seemed so fucking easy for you, dude. Was it easy for you tonight? Looks at stat sheet. Was it easy for you tonight? Fucking, I don't know, man. Like, what was that fucking Russell Westbrook question that he got in the locker room where he's fucking like, what you talk about, bro? Fuck, I think that was in a Utah locker room. It's like, that's how I feel, dude. Tim McMahon, you're a stud. Let's do better than this. Was this game easy for you? Checks notes. Yes, it was. The turnovers suck, I get it, but like, he scored a point a minute. I think it was pretty easy for him. Fucking hell, dude. Oh, Blake says, dude, like a 30-year-old in a body of a 19-year-old. Fucking for real, dude. Or 20 or whatever. Yeah, fucking, I think he's 19. I shouldn't be speaking too much out of my butthole here. Fucking Delta Flight, here we go. Darren Peterson, age, I think 19 something. Yeah, 19. Fucking barely 19. 19 and a half. Like, it's not barely. Yeah, dude. January 17th, dude. 11707, dude. That's kind of a tight birthday, dude. 0117 fucking 07. That's sick, dude. Shout out to Darren Peterson's sick ass birthday. Also, that makes me feel so old. Like, I'm pretty sure I had Fire Burning by Sean Kingston on my iPod fucking Nano at that point in my life. God, I'm aging, dude. What is this? Blake says, destined for greatness with that date of birth, dude. Fucking great, dude. 11707. 11707. So good, dude. Let's see. 7th grade for me. Okay, so let's see. 7th grade. So you were... So if I was 8, you were 11. Okay, we're chilling, dude. So Fred, we're in similar age ranges, dude. You probably played on the Nintendo DS like I did. You had a Nintendo Game Boy Advanced SP when you were a kid, probably just like me. So that's cool. Blake, for some reason, Blake's never said it. I feel like you're some like 60-year-old awesome old man in Australia that just like walks around going to like dog parks and shit. I don't know why, Blake. I'm probably way wrong, dude. Fucking way wrong, Blake. SP Smack, dude. Yes, it did. Advanced SP, baby. In fact, I have mine. I should go grab it. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Let me grab this shit, dude. I don't want to look like a fucking liar, dude. Ugh. Bada bing, bada boom. The Advanced SP, dude. Let me fucking... Fucking beauty, dude. In fact, it'll say it on the screen, dude. The Advanced SP, bro. What a gameplay this is, dude. The silver one, the OG. It just shows all the scratches and everything, just how you like it, bro. And I have a fucking 369 in one game cartridge. So, like, Fire Red. You want it? It's on here, brother. I know this is a jazz stream, but fucking... I highly recommend owning an Advanced SP in your late 20s. It's fucking way fun. Let's see. I finished high school in 07. Okay, Blake, so, like... You were born when Darren... Or you graduated high school when Darren was born. You're old, dude. Blake is I'm kidding, Blake. You're not old. You're not old. I promise you, you're not old, Blake. You're never too old, dude. You do whatever you want for as long as you want. I was on Color Game Boy and 64. Well, at least you're on the Color Game Boy. That's what matters, dude. You were fucking... Well, I guess no. Because the Color didn't have backlight, right? You can confirm for me here, Blake. I don't think the Color had backlight. So I think that was the whole thing with the SP, in fact. And the SP was like fucking backlight. So you don't have to have a flashlight in the middle of the night to see the game. I should have 7. I'm 36. I'm old. 36 is not old, dude. 36 is not old, Blake. Don't let anybody tell you that you're old, dude. Think about this, Blake. This might be depressing to sound, but like, it also might be like hopeful. In 30 years, dude, you'll be retiring. Right? You've got 30 years till retirement, dude. You can do whatever the fuck you want, Blake. You do whatever you want, bro. There's still a chance that you can make the NBA right now. If you train hard enough, Blake, you can make the NBA, or the NBL, I mean. Because I don't want you to have to fly over here. You can play in the NBL, brother. I believe in you, Blake. I believe in you. It had that USB light. Is that what it was? Okay. Nah, don't think it had backlight. SP came after. I'm not that far off. Really? Yeah. Yeah, you're not that far off. Literally. But yeah, I think the SP is the one that had back. Yeah. 30 years for retirement is depressed. That's what I'm saying. It was either you're either gonna take it really good or really bad, and you took it bad. I'm sorry, Blake. Yeah, you've got a lot of time left, is what I'm saying. Hopefully, I fucking hope so. You got a lot of time, brother. You got a lot of time. Or it wasn't Blake. It was Fred that said that. I apologize. But yeah, you got time, brother. You got time. I'm fit, but I'm 5'4", homie. Oh no, Blake. You a short king, brother? You a short king? We love short kings around here, Blake. We're not going to discriminate or hate on you. But that is funny. The image of you in my head was not a 5'4", 36-year-old Australian man. But fucking funny thought, dude. And I ain't retiring in 30 years. We all cooked financially at the moment. Yeah, fucking shout out 2026 economy. Obviously, it's not just America. Australia is struggling too in that sense. I don't know if it's all an exchange rate system. So like fucking, if we're suffering with inflation, I imagine everybody else to a certain degree should be. I don't know. Fred says, gonna create a DP crypto, then rug pull at BRB. Good choice, Fred. I love this. Quick thought. Can you let me in on it, preferably? It depends on what scale of crypto coin. You know, obviously a meme coin we're going with. If we're gonna rug it, we got to go meme coin. Obviously, Fred. Like, what's the supply? Like, how much are we doing here? Is a question. Like, do we want this to be like micro pennies worth of a coin? Volume is obviously important as well. I'm speaking on my ass. I haven't done crypto in like fucking 4+ years, but I was really into crypto for a minute, so I kind of know a little bit of stuff. But yeah, dude, you gotta let me know which one we're doing, dude. At least 6, 3 per. 6 what? At least 6 what, dude? I don't know. What's our liquidity, bro? How much do we have to shill out to people, brother? Let me know. That's funny. Good memes. I'm glad there's 9 people sitting here going, what the fuck is he not talking about the Jazz? He's talking about advanced SP Game Boys and fucking cryptocurrency for the last 10 minutes. I'm sorry. Very funny. I don't know if there's really anything else to watch. Obviously, we ended that highlight. Will Hardy interview mid-game, but that's also 7 minutes, so I don't want to watch that. But we are in almost an hour and 10 minutes. Like, that's kind of the ideal timestamp. But I don't know. Blake, you've been here long enough to know that I can do this shit forever. And everybody else is watching tomorrow after the stream's ended. But Fred, I think you're new, Fred. I don't know. I don't remember seeing your name. But, so like, to Fred, typically I say I'm going to be done like 45 minutes to an hour, and I always stream fucking for longer than that, so. Ideally, we're at an hour 10, so I'd like to end it here in a second, but that's not going to happen. And Blake can confirm. We all have ADHD, we get it. Yeah, dude. Mine's like a lot of things, though. Mine's like ADHD, bipolar, autism. Like, I have a lot. I have a lot of things. None of them are like really severe, though. Luckily. They're all like fucking really manageable, surprisingly, but like diagnosed for all of them. So, interesting. Okay, back to topic. Correct, Blake. You're correct. How many games DP playing? 68 is my number. I think he misses 14 games, which I don't know if that'll be like a singular 2-week stretch. Like he pulls a hammy or fucking rolls an ankle and he's out for 2 weeks on the dot. But I think he misses 14 games. I guess it would be fucking 14 games would be way more. I'm dumb. Fucking thinking days. So 14 games would be like fucking a month, right? About a month. yeah, I don't think he'd miss like a month straight. So I think there's just minor injuries throughout the year. Misses 2 games here, misses 5 games here, misses 1 game here, kind of stuff. But yeah, 14-ish games I think he misses. Plays 68, something like that. Oh, oh, you meant in Summer League. My bad, Blake. In Summer League, I don't know how much he plays. I hope he plays a little bit. Was it Monday or Tuesday, whatever we play? I should look into that. When we play Camp Boozer, I hope he plays in that game. And then I obviously hope he plays a lot in the AJ DeBonta game in Vegas. But after that, let's shut him down, dude. No injuries. Let's make him healthy for the rest of the year. Regular season works and fair, yeah. Yeah, there you go. You asked how many games he's playing, and you got them both. In fact, I'll tell you how many playoff games he's playing next year. Fucking all of them. I don't know how many we play, but all of those. So that's your answer, Blake. Hell versus Booze and DeBonta at least, yeah. Those 2 games for sure, I hope. Just because he can go out there against Cam. Like, Cam will have an efficient game like he did today. Like, Cam had, like, what was it, 15, 5-5, or like 15, 4-4, or something. Something pretty efficient, like 20-something minutes. But, like, Darren will have fucking 97 points. And that'll outshine, I think, everything that Cam will do. I don't know. I've always been, again, I've been a Cam believer. I've been a Cam truther. I would not have taken him at 1 or 2, but fucking big-time Cam believer, so who knows? Maybe something happens crazy in the Monday or Tuesday game, but, you know, I would hope. I would hope he can just dominate both those games, and people can be like, oh shit, he should have gone number 1. Oh my god. We would take him over Victor Wembanyama. Something like that. Some kind of narrative to be pushed. I'd enjoy. Blake says, Cam's tough. Looks like he did in college. Still not a real test, but I see it continuing. Yeah, I agree. I didn't really watch a lot of that game. I was kind of checking back and forth between it, and then I saw the box score, like whatever his numbers were at the end. Like House of Highlights, whoever posted it. So I was impressed with the stuff I did see. I'll have to go back through the highlights for him. Just like, fucking Cam Boozer played really good. I don't know if he did or didn't. But from the headlines, from the general stuff I saw, it looked like he had a pretty solid game. So, but you can disagree with me if you want. Blake, if you want to tell me that he played really bad, then because I didn't watch it, I fucking could be way wrong. But you're clearly not saying that. Yeah, I'm impressed with the whole class so far. AJ is not playing in anything, right? Because only the Salt Lake Summer League and the California Classic are the only 2 summer leagues, right? Let me know if I'm wrong. But, and I don't think Wizards are playing in either of those. So, I believe AJ's his debut game will be against Darren that Vegas Summer League game. So, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Vegas, yeah. Yeah, so that's it. I don't know, man. Again, we've rambled for an hour and 15 minutes almost at this point, but Darren Peterson's the shit. I don't think there's an argument about it. If you think Darren Peterson's not going to be good after tonight's game, let me know in the comments why. And while you're at it, feel free to do like 4 + 8 for me and tell me what the math is, because I don't know if you'll be able to get it. Thank you. It's 12, in case you were wondering. I think it's 12. I don't know. Let me know in the comments, dude. But yeah, dude. DP's unreal. His swagger's unreal. His smile's infectious. His character is elite. Oh, he's also pretty good at basketball, too. So, great day for the Jazz fans. Great day for us. Shout out Darren Peterson. We appreciate you. We love you, Darren. You're the greatest. Yeah, dude, that statue of him. I can't wait till we tear down that Karl Malone statue and put his up in place. Him and Keontae just makes more sense than Karl. I'm okay with John. John can stay. I don't got a problem with John. I argue for John all the time, actually. I still think he's a top 3 point guard of all time. But I really wish he was, like, not so, like, vocal about, like, babies getting poked in the butt. You know, I also don't, like, know the facts or anything. I haven't looked into it. I just think it's funny. It's all funny, dude. Like, what? For some reason, dude, you put a Jazz jersey on and you're like, how can I make people hate me? And for Karl Malone's take, you're like, I'm gonna be in a Jazz jersey, so what can I do? Like, I don't know. I think Darren and Keontae and everybody's gonna, like, break that spell. They're like fucking wholesome, great people that want to be here. I don't know. Maybe I'm pushing the false narrative myself. I'm part of it, dude. I shouldn't be talking about it. But I don't know. It's fun to talk about. I'm not familiar with this baby shit. Oh no. Oh no, Blake. You don't know the John Stockton of it all? It's too political. I'm in Utah. Out of the 7 people watching, there's at least 3 or 4 of them that are like, shut the fuck up, Zach. He's talking the truth. So, yeah, he's an anti-vaxxer, Blake, if you did not know that. But this is like well before COVID. So, like, I understand the people that are like anti-vax COVID stuff. That I understand because, like, the data wasn't there. And, like, that I understand. But, like, he's, like, like, measles vaccinations, I think, which is, like, fucking... Numbers aren't looking good there, I think. I don't know. So, it's just that kind of stuff. It's not even, like, that he did bad things. It's just, like, a political reason. It's like, I don't agree with his ideology. He's probably a really great guy to talk to, great family man, awesome father to his children. You know, I got no problem with that aspect of John Stockton. I just know a lot of the media doesn't respect him, so, like... And also, we don't talk about Karl Malone, so, like, the next best player we have is John Stockton. And even in that sense, when I'm getting in conversations with Grizzlies fans or Wizards fans over the last 3 months, they're like, fucking, but you're best player of all time. Fucking, so... He still gets thought of in that sense, that he's an anti-vaxxer, all this stuff, so... Let's see, what the fuck? I'll do some research later, G. Let's not go there now. Dude can throw dimes. Yeah, fucking for sure. So it's like, I've always, like, when these kind of things happen, I try to just imagine, like, I separate the art from the artist. I try to. When it comes to Karl Malone's case, or like Miles Bridges or Jackson Hayes type situation, I'm not going to do that. I think in that sense, the artist shouldn't even be able to fucking create art, is my thought. But I think, like, fucking political stuff, like, I don't give a shit, dude. Like, as long as you're not hurting anybody, verbally or physically, fucking do what you want. I don't care. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. Sports politics gets funny. But yeah, John Stockton, maybe the best dime thrower of all time. So, very fun. Very enjoyable of it all. But enough rambling, dude. Enough rambling, Blake. You know I get, dude. You know how I get. Blake is just feeding my incessant brain. Just going down the rabbit hole of rambling. But it's also fucking 3:38 a.m. So, like, who fucking cares, dude? Who cares? I have time to ramble. Anybody that's watching later, like watching back at this point, if you're at this point, you either A, skip to this point and you like fucking randomly came across this, like fucking good skip, I don't know, or you've watched the last hour and 17 minutes and you've listened to me talk about the advanced SP and fucking anti-vaxxing. So, like, I hope at this point you're like fucking... You haven't clicked off, is what I'm saying. You haven't clicked off, so, like, hope you're having fun. But we will wrap it up here. Long story short. We will wrap it up here. Let's see if there's anything on Twitter that's popped up in general in the last, like, hour that I need to see. Anything happened? No. Just a bunch of highlights from Darren Peterson. Everybody's like, this guy's the fucking greatest. That's all I'm reading here, boys. Darren's the GOAT. This is music to my ears. Fucking amazing. So, but no news. And I don't think there's been anything free agency wise. Oh, we signed Josh Okogie. I fucking am an hour and 18 minutes into the stream and have not brought that up. We'll watch Josh Okogie highlights or something tomorrow or the next week sometime. Fucking, I did not even know he was a free agent, so that's awesome. I'm very glad with Josh Okogie. I think, from my understanding, like, he's like the opposite of Jackson Hayes. Like, he's a stand-up dude, really good guy. Teammates love him. Everything is what I've always heard about Josh Okogie. You can let me know if I'm wrong. And he shot like 40%, like 39% from 3 last year. I mean, I think it was a somewhat limited role, but so he's like the kind of like wing defending 3-and-D kind of guy that we've been looking for. Cody Williams kind of guy. Josh Okogie fits that. So, like, whatever we want Cody to be that he's not quite able to become yet, Josh Okogie can fit that for the next year or year and 2 years, whatever it is. I think it's a 2-year contract, 2 years, $12 million or something. In fact, I should look into it if it's like got an opt-out year or something, a player option, anything in that sense. But Josh Okogie for $6 million a year, like, sick. I will take that. Good job, Ainges. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of Josh Okogie of old. I don't know. Let's see. Blake says, laughing emoji, peace, man. Till next time. Have a good night, Blake, or good day, Blake. Thank you for jumping in. I always know when I stream early in the AM that Blake will be here, dude, because he's awake, because he's Australian. But I appreciate you, Blake. Have a good day. But yeah, dude, it's a beautiful thing, dude. It is a beautiful thing. Everything around. I should show here. Trip was having, our boy Trip, Jaren, was doing a little meet and greet. So here's your boy Art, dude. Art taking a picture of Jaren. But yeah, Jaren was there, all that, but pretty fun. We'll do our shout outs here every night. We'll shout out the boys. T-Talk, dude, Ty Talon, great dudes. They're at 84 subs, so road to 100, trying to get to 100. They're available on everything. Apple, Spotify, TikTok, X, YouTube, Instagram, everything. Spotify, whatever. Yeah, great dudes, Ty and Talon. They are currently together. Talon flew to Texas where Ty lives, so I don't know if they're doing like content or anything. But in fact, I don't know if they've done anything yet. But yeah, shout out to them. Episodes every other week and then streams every other week, something like that. So shout out to the boys. And then Jasmine. The goats, dude. Shout out Spencer. I know you're rewatching, dude. I fucking know you are. You're the goat, Spencer. At the Jasmine Podcast. They're also on everything. Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TikTok, X, mainly YouTube. Do this here. Follow them on everything. They do podcasts every weekend. It's on average pretty much every Saturday, but their episode this week was on Friday, and they've done some on Sundays. So just generally on the weekends. You know, anywhere from like 45 minutes to an hour. It's kind of typically they do. Looks like it's about an hour. They try to keep it around. So, great dudes. Jake, Javin, Spencer. There's Jake. There's Javin. There's Spencer. If I can get Spencer in an awkward freeze frame like I always do. That's not that awkward, but there you are, Spencer. There's the boys. Give them a follow. They're great guys. If you like any of my jazz content, you'll like theirs way more because they stay on topic. I don't do that. Sorry. I don't know. So also I do that a lot. I've done that a lot tonight. The fucking thumbs up thing. I apologize. That's if anybody ever does an impression of me ever in my life, they're gonna be like fucking. They're gonna make that fucking. That is my Donald Trump mannerism. Is that so very funny? But shout out to the Jasmine. Spencer's a good dude. I know he's listening, dude. I don't know it. I'm just assuming. He's a great guy. Yeah. Shout out to the Jasmine. Give them a follow and everything. Yeah, that's pretty much it, dude. We'll call it quits there. We're at hour 20. I imagine by the time I'm doing everything else here, we'll wrap it up at about an hour 30. But yeah, that's it. We're at 117 subs, dude. We gained a sub tonight. I appreciate you guys. In fact, while we're looking at it, what was Jasmine at? What was their sub count? My bad, boys. Didn't even check. And also, I fucking glitched the system. What the fuck is broken here? There we go. 106 subs, dude. Let's go. Yeah. They move up in this world, boys. They move up in this world. In fact, I might even said it. And I just forgot after 30 seconds. But yeah, 106 subs for the Jasmine, 84 for the T-Talk. We move up in this world, boys. We move up. Shout out to the gang. Yeah, there we are, boys. I appreciate you. Smash sub. I'm live every night. Some nights I'm not. Again, I wasn't live last night. Sorry. And then last week I had like 2 other nights that I wasn't live for like one for technical reasons and one for thumbnail reasons. Like last week was not great for my whole like I'm live every night type shit moniker that I'm throwing over my back, but in general it's like 6 nights a week I'm live. So if you are enjoying jazz content at all, smash sub. We're here. We're doing it. And also you'll see, like, you can go back to like the start of the streams like a month and a half ago. We're figuring shit out stream by stream. I like to think that certain things are like upgrading, whether it be lighting or fucking graphics or fucking the way I start the stream. I think I'm like slowly figuring stuff out. So just know it's a journey here. We're not like, we don't have everything figured out. This isn't the Pat McAfee show right now. This is the Pat McAfee show like 10 and a half years ago, whatever the fuck it was. So, but I appreciate you guys who do enjoy. Just know that we're getting better with it. I'm hoping by the start of the season that like everything is really fluid, that I have certain things set up. But who knows? Who knows? But yeah, in general, live every night. I will be doing like, I don't know if I'll be doing like normal video format or like short form content exclusives, but as of right now, we're doing live streams that you're able to watch whenever the fuck you want, however you want. So I view it as just like, I view it as like a daily podcast, honestly, that has people like Blake that can jump in here and make me ramble. That's all I view it as. But if you find it entertaining, I appreciate you. And if you want more jazz-based content, eventually I'll get there. We're evolving. We're Charmander, dude. We're almost a Charmeleon, okay? Little hair reference, dude. I'm almost a Charmeleon, okay? But yeah, that's the YouTube. Smash subs. Like goes a long way. I say this. You can go back, dude, and like we can scroll here. My lives. All the ones that be popping, bro. Fucking, it won't even show me here. Let's like click into it. All these like popping ones are like 400 views, 200 plus views. All those ones are all the ones that have the most likes or comments or both. So I don't know if like I've just been lied to the last like however many years of my life learning about social media and stuff that like likes are important, you know, like helping the algorithm, but it fucking shows. It actually is. So likes go a long way. I appreciate it. And obviously you can follow me on Twitter. That's linked down below. Pretty general, just like thoughts, like my opinion on the Jazz or on the Summer League game today, pretty much as the game was ending. Opinion throughout the game. So like it's all Jazz stuff. I'll tweet my live link as well whenever I go live. So if you want to be notified when I go live, I do recommend doing that on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Because YouTube fucking sucks at notifying you. I'm sure you guys are aware, and I say this every stream. So if this is not your first time watching, you're aware. YouTube won't notify you. So just do it on Twitter. And you can turn off replies. So like you don't have to get notified every time I respond to somebody. So that's an option for you. Link down below. My TikTok is also an option for you. That's linked down below. I don't really post on here though, and I'm fucking never on here. I don't use TikTok. But I just, again, I wanted to make an option for people that do use it. But I post like stream highlights and stuff, so it's linked down below. It's an option for you if you don't use Twitter or Instagram or any other social media and you want to somehow contact me or follow me on something else. TikTok's an option, but it's least effective. And then my Instagram is also linked down below, but I keep saying this, it's fucking not Jazz only. It will never be Jazz only. There's a lot of Jazz factors and Mammoth factors and all that stuff to my Instagram, but it's not. It's me, dude. I post pictures of myself. I do funny videos. Like it's me. So just be aware of that. I keep saying that. I keep preaching it, but I'm gonna probably keep preaching it until I get like, I don't know how many live viewers, but like until I have a certain audience that's like aware of what I do, I'm gonna keep preaching it. Like my Instagram is not Jazz only. So it's an option for you if you want to follow me there. But if you're easily offended, if you're a bit of a snowflake, whether that be politically, whether that be religiously, whether that be culturally, whether that be racially, like whatever it may be, if you're a bit of a snowflake, if you don't have a hard shell, probably don't go to my Instagram. Which is funny because like I think everything I say on there is like so reasonable. Like it's insanely reasonable, but like it's also like the radical people on any spectrum is gonna be so mad because I'm so reasonable. That's what I'm saying. So like if you go to my Instagram and it pisses you off, I think it says more about you than it does me, personally. But yeah, ramble, that's an option. Instagram's for you. But if you want Jazz only, Twitter and TikTok and YouTube, that's the option. And I say that, but I am going to be doing Mammoth Mondays. Mammoth Mondays will be a thing here. I don't know if we'll start that within the next month or 2 or 3, before the season probably. Where I just wrap up the Utah Mammoth week, what happened throughout the week. Because I don't fucking know shit about hockey, dude. I will be completely honest. I think over the first 24 years of my life, I had not sat down and watched a single pro hockey game. I don't think one. I think maybe at one point I seen obviously I seen highlights and that kind of stuff. Like I never sat down and watched hockey or understood it. I was just like, it's just soccer on ice. That's how I viewed it. And then the moment, there were even speculation that, Ryan might buy the Mammoth, a year before we actually bought it, I was like, maybe I'll start kind of paying attention. So I started watching, the Ducks, when they'd come on, locally, that kind of stuff, the Avalanche. And so I was, kind of getting interested. The Vegas Steel Knights, they were kind of a thing as well. And now I'm just, fucking in it, dude. I'm absorbed. I don't know shit about hockey. I'm just fucking, he put puck in goal. Yay. But I understand, because it's sports, so I get, salary cap, and I get fucking, contracts and all that. So, that stuff's fun for me. So it's, fun to know, headlines, good players, how we got Vincent Trocheck the other day. Fucking fun. Ask me how many times I've actually watched Vincent Trocheck. The 4 times he was on the penalty kill in the Olympics or face-off, whatever he played. Fucking the few times. I don't know. I just know he's a good player. So, it's fun to be we got Vincent Trocheck. So that's what I'll be doing on Mammoth Mondays. It'll just be a dumb, red-headed boy who doesn't know shit about hockey talking about hockey. So if you're here for like Utah sports, that'll be an option for you. But like, it's also gonna be very like labeled with a thumbnail and everything. So like, don't expect Jazz stuff on Mondays in the next couple months. I don't know. But other than that, Jazz stuff every other night. And only Jazz stuff on my YouTube and my Twitter and my TikTok. So all that's an option for you down below. Ramble. I appreciate you guys. Spencer, I'm sure you're watching at this point, so you can leave the comment here. Tonight's comment question will be, what do you think Darryn Peterson will average during the regular season this rookie year? From game 1 to game 82, what do you think his point per game average ends up being? Let me know in the comments below. And then the comment word of the night is smiley, because he's so smiley. That's the word. If you type in the word smiley in the comments down below, you'll just be like magically teleported into like a Call of Duty type situation where there's going to be a fucking airdrop on your house, but it's a good one because it's a fucking present that's just full of brand new iPhones. Like 1,500 brand new iPhones that you can do whatever you want with. You can sell them. You can like melt them down for like their mineral elements. Like fucking whatever you want. If you type the word smiley in your comment down below, an airdrop of 1,500 iPhones will appear on your house. So that's it, guys. I appreciate you. Have a good night, or morning, or day for Blake, whatever it is. Shout out to my international people. But that's it. Blah, 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 blah. Have a lovely night. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely evening. As Truman Show says, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Have a good one, boys. Mwah. I love you. I love you. So let me hold you till the end. Woo! Cause honey, you and I are always on the run. Gonna be loving you, saying, why do we feed the fire when we can breathe the flame? So let me hold you till the end. Cause I've been holding on to all the words that you said. And if I fall down, I get up again. Cause I've been holding on to all